Hello and welcome back to the fifth part of the Amplified tutorial series. Today we'll be focusing on monitoring feedback as well as the administrative proposal at the end of the blog and the solution steps. So basically, we'll start off by just opening a browser here and heading over to Amplified. So basically, let's say the blog was written. So in the last tutorial, we reviewed writing a blog. After the blog has been written, and we'll have a comment section down here. Remember to put true. If you head over to C9 and open the editor, while that loads, I'll show you what I meant by put true. So we'll just take a look at a blog that already has a comment section. So at the very bottom, there'll be a discussion area, and people can go here and type solutions, and they'll be having discussions. This is where you'll come to read the comments that people post, so you can kind of get an idea of what solutions are going to be people are going to be discussing and thinking about. This is what you're going to be able to bring to the table to the administration, as well as on Twitter. You'll be able to check the tweets and see what people are tweeting at Amplified. So after the blog comes out, you release one tweet or multiple tweets asking them to tweet at you for possible solutions. Those solutions will then be taken to the administration or used in the proposal. So just to give you an example now here of what I meant. When you have to change, before you publish, you have to make sure you change it to true, or there will not be a comment section at the very bottom of the blog, like this. So if we go back to the one that we wrote, you'll see that at the bottom there's no comment section. That's the reason why. Okay, so let's take a look at here. The first thing will be viewing social media, gathering the tweets, gathering the comments, and gathering the possible solutions. Once you've gathered all of those, you want to create a document. The format of the document will be amplified in the top right hand corner, the date, and what type of document this is. So this is a proposal document, followed by the title of the blog. Then the next thing that'll follow will be the blog topic, and just be a quick, it can be a sentence or it can be a couple words, just summing up exactly what topic you guys were discussing in the on the current blog. So that blog topic is outdoor classrooms. And then blog content, you want to kind of give the administration an idea of what the blog is about, because we don't know if they read it or not. We don't know who did or who didn't read it. So you kind of want to give them a quick summary of the format of the blog as well as some of the content that was in it. So I'll read through this really quick. The blog begins with hard data, both supporting the opposing, Alright, let me restart. The blog begins with hard data supporting both the supporting side and the opposing side of the topic at hand, in an attempt to get readers to see both sides. So basically what I'm saying there is that the blog begins with data that we've gathered off articles and studies that have been done that both support and oppose the topic. So one of them can say outdoor classrooms help students relax, and the other one can say actually outdoor classrooms cause students distractions. So we'll have data supporting kind of both sides to show that there is more than one side to this, and it kind of gives students and teachers and administrations something to think about as they're starting to read. And then it is followed by the Twitter poll results. Finally, it contains quotes and perspectives from each demographic within the building: students, teachers, and administration. So basically, I'm telling the administration that at the very beginning of the blog we have data supporting both sides. Then we have a Twitter poll, which is the thoughts of the community. So we send out a question saying, what do you think about their classrooms? And then the results that we get back from that, that'll be what we show the administration here. And then finally it contains quotes. So then those quotes are also going to be a part of the blog in those sections, corresponding with their own sections. So students, teachers, and administration will each have their little quotes that we've gathered from around the building. So basically that sums up the blog content. We're telling them that we have the data supporting both sides, the Twitter polls showing what the community thinks, as well as a quote from each demographic showing kind of unique perspectives on the blog. And then we'll go to the results and findings. So the results prove that students would like outdoor classrooms, and teachers also support it. The data shows that outdoor classrooms have a positive impact on student learning as well as stress relief. So this is what we found after writing the blog, after doing the research, after allowing the community to kind of get in there and have a discussion about it and then tweet at us, and after all that, we kind of get a result. And that result will be what the majority thinks. And that will be what we're bringing to the table to the administration. So we're telling them, yes, we think that the results that we've seen from the blog and the data and the community show that students would like outdoor classrooms and teachers support it as well. And so on. And then we'll show them the actual data. So here you can pull out tweets, comments, Twitter polls that we've sent out, and votes from students. Everything you've possibly gathered that could possibly prove this point or support this, you want to be able to show a quick section on that so the administration team can see the tweets and what the community is doing. And then the proposal. This is the most important part. This is the part where you're going to kind of be asking the administration exactly what you want to gain from this. So basically, after everything's done and after we've written the blog and gathered all the research and done all of this, we want to have a final proposal. The proposal is going to be directly asking the administration team, because the administration team, remember, they're very busy and they have a lot of work to do. But if we can kind of get them to focus on one thing, so instead of saying, hey, students want outdoor classrooms now, give us outdoor classrooms, we're going to say, these are the solutions that we came up with, and this is what we think would be a great solution for the administration team as well as the community. This is what we think you should do. So we'd say, we would like to propose the following. And now this is just a quick draft. An outdoor classroom should be built. That's what we think. We should organize a club that will be taking on the project, from funding it to organizing it and finally building it. This will not only encourage student leadership and growth, eliminate school expenses, satisfy everyone, but more importantly allow students and teachers and administration to work together to make this a reality. All faculty and students will be allowed to join the club. So this is our proposal. Our proposal is that we make a club that will incorporate everyone and allow students and teachers and administration to take charge upon themselves to make this club, as well as organize everything from the funding to actually building the outdoor classrooms. That way, so just to kind of give you an idea, this is the proposal, our final solution that we came up with that we think would work best for the administration team. They don't actually have to buy into this, but this is just an idea for them. And alternate solutions. Here are a couple alternate solutions. If the administration doesn't like this is kind of get the ideas flowing. So then remember that this is an open discussion, and they can feel free to add in or give you more solutions, or talk about logistics and talk about things that can work and cannot work. Once this is done, so here let me just read through a few alternate solutions. Maybe just outdoor time every day where students can just get outdoors time instead of building an actual indoor classroom. Building an outdoor classroom. Maybe take more field trips every other month or every month. Maybe you can bring an outdoor area into the inside of every classroom. For example, maybe a corner of the room will be dedicated to like outdoor stuff, plants, a little resting area, something to relieve stress, stuff like that. So these are just alternate solutions that you can give the administration team. So once your proposal is done, you'll take this and you'll print multiple copies for each of the admins to get it, to be able to have their own copy and read through it. And then you'll schedule a meeting with them and you'll present to them, and you'll pitch this solution to them and ask what they think. Once that's done, you want to make sure you get the this is going to be called the press release. Now, what is the press release? The press release is the final say from the admin team. So we can't really force anything. We can't really force the admin team to really do anything to build an outdoor classroom or whatever the topic may be. But we can ask for a press release. The press release will then let the public know, so let all the students that have been commenting and all the teachers that have been commenting and participating in this past discussion for this topic, what the administration team has said about it. So let's say we come up with this topic and we've already written about it, and now we've taken it to the administration and they say, let's just say they say no. So they'll give us a quote saying the administration team will think about this, but we don't think it'll be a really good idea because of this, this, and this. And that press release, just an example here, we'll do press release, and then we'll say the admin team thinks it wouldn't be a good idea an outdoor classroom. Or maybe they would. We don't know. But this is just the final press release. So this is the word from the admin. It has to be a quote. And this is what we'll tweet out. So this will kind of give the final say on the blog and the results. And this will be tweeted out so everyone knows, oh, okay, this is what the administration team thinks, and this is what they're planning on doing for this certain topic. So now the student voices and teacher voices have been amplified to the administration team, and then everyone can work together to kind of come up with a solution. And this way we can see if it's working or not. We can say, okay, the administration team doesn't think this is a good topic to continue on, or maybe they might think that it is. Either way, the press release will be released on Twitter for all to see. So that was basically monitoring feedback, creating a proposal, and creating a press release. So catch you in the next tutorial.